Katie on the flip side. This is Gaines' 9-month update. How are you 9 months old already? I swear we just did your 8-month update. Yay, 9 months old. So I'm just going to be updating you guys on what all has been happening in the last month for Miss Macy Gaines. One of the things, as you can see, is she likes to dance. When music comes on, she gets her body to grooving and she shakes it. Can you tell him hi? So first things first, her size. She is, I don't know how much she weighs. We haven't been to the doctor in a little bit, but she's still, hi. She's still wearing mostly 3 to 6 month clothes and they fit pretty well. Anything new I buy her though, I buy 6 to 9 because she's getting close to outgrowing those, so she'll be in the next size up before we know it. She's still in size 3 diapers. As far as sleep goes, when she turned 8 months old, she kind of started having some troubles waking up in the middle of the night, not necessarily to eat, just like waking up kind of freaking out, being crazy, but that has gotten a little bit better, and we've talked about that some in our daily vlogs. The mesh bumpers have been a big help because she would wake herself up running the side of her head into the railings, or she would throw her passy out of the crib, and those kinds of things would wake her up. And just traveling with going to the beach and being in different sleeping environments has kind of gotten her a little bit off schedule, which is to be expected, but she's doing a lot better now, and she still generally sleeps 12 hours a night. With us doing things late at night in the summer, going out to eat or having other plans, she sometimes stays up later than usual, and on those nights it's been kind of strange. She'll want to wake up and eat at like 5 or 5:30 or 6:30 in the morning, and then she'll go back to sleep and sleep until 8 or 9, which is just crazy. But we've enjoyed having some extra sleep-in days when we were at the beach and things like that when she would do that. She no longer sleeps in her sleep sack at all. She just sleeps in plain old pajamas and in whatever clothes she's wearing for her nap, so that's really nice not to have to worry about that. Are you talking to yourself up there? She is definitely a belly sleeper. She sleeps on her stomach or on her side, and she started putting her little booty, up in the air, which is super cute when she sleeps. She talks a lot, as you can see. She's always babbling and jabbering and being crazy. As far as her daily schedule goes, like I said, on the mornings when she'll wake up randomly at 5:30 or 6:30 and eat and then go straight back to sleep, regardless, once she's... Alright, we have an assistant back here to play with the baby because she could not handle it. She just had to be talking if she's in front of the camera. So, as far as her daily schedule goes, once she wakes up, she's awake for about 2 hours before she's ready to take another nap. The child cannot stay awake for longer than like at the max 3.5 hours. I don't think she's ever stayed awake longer than that in her life. So once she goes down for her morning nap, if we're at home and she's in the crib, then she'll sleep for about 2 hours. Then she'll sleep for about 1.5 to 2 hours. Sometimes on a long nap, she might sleep 2.5 hours, like when we were at the beach and she was really exhausted. But she'll sleep and then she'll wake up, and then she'll be up for about 2 more hours on a crazy day when we're really busy, maybe 3 hours. Then she'll take another 1.5 to 2 hour nap, and then she'll be up again. If we've got plans that night, she'll stay awake for 2 more hours, maybe take like a 30-minute nap in the car or in her car seat, and then be up and ready to party if we're going out to dinner. And then she will stay awake until it's time to go to bed. Her summer bedtime has been like some nights 9 o'clock, maybe even 10 o'clock, just because we've been out doing things. But in general, if we're at home, it's usually about anytime between 7:30 and 8:30. And as far as going to sleep, she's been really great. She really doesn't have much trouble going to sleep, and now that I think we figured out that these mesh bumpers back here help a lot with her feeling like she's enclosed in the crib and not being able to throw her passies out, that's helped tremendously. As far as eating is going, she's still nursing, and that's still going really well, and it really hasn't changed too much over the past months. Even with introducing a lot more solid foods, she eats about every 3 to 4 hours, and that's kind of always been her schedule. Sometimes she'll go a little bit longer if she has a big lunch or a big dinner or something like that. Hey, what are you doing floating through my shot? As far as solid foods, we're still loving baby-led weaning. She's really caught on in the past month. Right around 8 months, she started eating everything. She eats just about anything we put in front of her, especially if we're out in public or if we're with other kids. She'll just keep shoving food in her mouth. Sometimes I'm like, I have to put a limit. Like, I swear the child would eat an entire bag of frozen sweet peas. She loves frozen sweet peas. Her new recent obsession is cheese. I swear she would eat a whole package of cheese as well. Her favorite foods really haven't changed too much. She's also kind of obsessive with any kind of bread. If you give her bread, she will sit there forever, like a tough piece of crust or something. She'll nom on that for a good while. Isn't that right?
And she eats toys.
As far as her skills, there have been lots of changes this month. A lot more movement, a lot more mobility. She's still not crawling, which is totally fine. She's still in the normal range. I know a lot of babies crawl earlier, some babies crawl later, and some babies don't crawl at all. So we'll see what she does, but she does like to be on her stomach a little bit more, and she will roll herself over onto her stomach. She can log roll across the room to get to where she wants to be. There have been times when we're like, oh my gosh, how did she get all the way over there? We're gonna have to start watching her more closely. In the past week or so, she'll really scoot herself backwards, like she'll be on her stomach and she'll push herself backwards and end up across the room as well. She hasn't learned how to go forwards. She's gotten up on her knees a couple times and rocked, but she mostly just sits and rocks, like not on her knees but up on her hands. And she's doing that a lot more than she used to. When we put her on her belly, she just rolls straight back over to her back, but she's gotten a lot better about practicing. She does try some to pull up on things. If I have her in my lap and there's something in front of us, she can easily stand up, but all the way from the ground to pulling up, she can't do that quite yet. She does try though, and if you prop her up on something, she will stay standing, so you just have to get her there. Whoa.
I was acting it out for you.
I was like, have you not learned how to do that very well yet? As far as new words and things this month, she does say hi all the time. If you watch our daily vlogs, that's her new thing. I thought she was about to say it. She babbles all the time, but her new word is definitely hi, which is distinctive from hey. She used to say hey a lot, now she says hi. It's just really the cutest thing. She'll see the cats, or she'll see a picture of somebody, or she'll see a person, and she's like, hi, hi, hi.
I blame it on Jackson.
Yes, when we were at the beach, Jackson Meekum would walk around and just go, hi, and she totally learned it from him. She still loves the water, loves the pool. She's made even more progress in that area. She likes going all the way under, getting dunked. Sometimes you can even let go of her for a second and she'll kick her little feet. It's the cutest thing, and she absolutely loves it. As far as her balance and things, she's gotten a lot better. We actually don't really worry as much about her falling over from a sitting position. She will sometimes, but we don't have to prop pillows behind her and all that anymore. She does really good with catching herself, and a couple times, 2 times, she has gotten herself from a laying position to a sitting position in her crib. So she's getting there on that. She's also learned to sign more, so she does that sometimes. Just like that, yes. And I think she's working on signing all done, because when she gets all done, she kind of just does like this. So I think she's working on the all done side.
She is an expert cheerleader when it comes to the pool.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay! She does really good at that in the pool, because you can just let her fall over. As you can see, another random thing, we've also lowered her crib mattress. That happened this month. I believe that's it for her 9-month update. It just gets more and more fun every month. Every month I think that she's gotten more fun and shown more personality, and then all of a sudden she's showing even more personality, and she's just more and more fun.
Thumbs up if we need another one.
See my last video for the answer to that question. Leave me suggestions letting me know what other types of videos you would like to see on my channel. If I'm gonna up it maybe to twice a week, I'll need some more suggestions for different things to do. Also, if you want to see Cullen and I do some more challenges, what kind of challenges would you like to see us do? Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't just watch it. You've got to subscribe so you'll know when I post new videos. I'll see you next Thursday for another video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!